Greetings and well met, I'm the Adventurer and this is the Minecraft Adventure Saga. Since our last episode where I built the dragon skull over top of the cave entrance that leads to our underground expedition camp, a few things have happened. For starters, I finished up the base of this hill that our dragon skull is resting on, and surprisingly I had a hard time finding enough dirt for it, considering dirt is everywhere. But I just collected dirt from the top of these hills and other random areas. That way I don't mess up the natural landscape in one specific area. So if you see these dirt patches around, it's just where I had to scavenge for some dirt, and I haven't been within render distance for the grass to grow back. I also created a shortcut to and from the underground expedition camp, which when we can complete it, it definitely needs a little bit of love, a little bit of TLC. For now it's just a placeholder, but basically it's just a long drop down instead of having to run all the way around over this way and cross this ravine, jump into some water, go down, and then go over and all that. It's just pretty much a drop down and then just a little walk over to the camp. So let's say it's way down there, and then this is just a water column where when we can get some soul sand, it'll create an upward current once we place it down at the bottom, and that current will shoot us up. Right now, if we tried to swim up this though, we will definitely drown because it is a long and kind of slow swim up. I tried to make a little staircase leading down, but I quickly ended up stopping that, so I ran into this little spot right here. I decided to keep it because I can kind of just stand here, and a lot of random mobs, well, typically they spawn. There's one zombie down there that actually has a block in its hand, and then there's an emerald ore right there. I didn't see that before, but I got all the way down to here, and it's basically like the ceiling of a big, I don't know what you would call it, a big open area underground, and I decided to stop right there because this probably isn't even halfway down, and it was taking far too long. So I decided just to do a single drop down. But more notably, what's happened is 1.19, the wild update, has come out, and I haven't got to play with it too much, so I only know some of the basics. But one of those being the Deep Dark and the Warden, which can be found underground. And the Deep Dark introduces a variety of skulk blocks, which they look pretty cool. The blocks look pretty cool. And then there's a new biome, the mangrove biome, which is a variation of a swamp, and it introduces a new wood block, the mangrove tree, of course. And then also there's frogs and tadpoles, as well as frog lights, which seem pretty cool. I'm always excited about new ways to light the area up, because I'm very guilty of torch spam. Yeah, the dragon skull loses its teeth when you get too far because he's got a couple of teeth right there. He looks kind of funny without the teeth. Not as menacing when we can get closer. As let the dripstone spawn back on. And then there's also a new mob called I think it's pronounced the Allay. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it's like a passive mob. You can find them at pillager outposts, and they're locked up just like the iron golems. But they seem pretty cool. Like I said, I haven't got to play with those either, really that much. You can give them an item or like a block or something, and they'll hold on to that. And if you drop that item, they'll go and pick it up for you, basically. So like if I have some dirt blocks and I break one, and I'm like all the way over here or something, or maybe it just drops down, it'll go and it'll pick that block up and bring it back to me. So I can see them being pretty useful, like when you're building something really high up and you don't want to have to drop all the way down to pick it up and then go all the way back up. That way it doesn't despawn or something. The Allay will just fly down, pick it up for you, and bring it back to you. And it seems like it's going to be pretty cool. And then there are a few changes to the goat, where you can now collect goat horns and use those horns to craft goat horns that make a variety of sounds. And then there are also new achievements, which is really cool. But that's enough of an update, because in this episode we've got a bit of exploring to do. We've got a couple quests we're going to go on, because I want to start preparing for the Nether, and then of course preparing for the Ender Dragon. But one of those quests is going to be to acquire some bamboo from this jungle over here. So we've got to craft a boat to make our way over to that jungle. And then I also want to go and gather some dark oak wood saplings, as well as some dark oak wood, of course. But there's a dark oak wood forest just beyond this birch and oak forest, and so we've got to make my way over there as well. I also want to tame a horse. I managed to find, that's a sheep, yeah. I managed to find, there's a horse right down there. I think it's just a baby though. Can't really tame a baby horse. But I managed to find a saddle and some armor down in the mineshaft by the expedition camp. So I definitely want to tame a horse to make exploration just a little bit quicker. Oh, where'd your mom go, little horse? Did she fall off the cliff? She may have not have made it. Let's see, let's find us another horse. Here we go. We have a couple horses over here, except they seem extremely slow. Seem like they're very, very slow. And you can actually breed horses, which is pretty cool to potentially get a horse of the combined of the two parents. So let's see, like because horses of course have health, so you can just hop on them and you're taming them. If you don't tame it, it'll kick you off like that. I usually just keep hopping on and off until I see hearts. This guy is being stubborn. He's really slow though. I don't really want this horse, but I do want to kind of go over how you tame them. Come on, little buddy. Might just go and try to tame that one. This guy's being very stubborn. There we go. So you see those hearts, and now we have this tamed horse. We can actually hop off of this horse, and he won't despawn now. So we've got that horse. I don't really want that one though. Let's see if we can find another one. All right, I got another one, and it doesn't seem to be much faster than the other one. Usually you can get a feel for their speed, for about how fast they tend to naturally walk around. This one doesn't seem like it's walking too fast, but it has a large amount of hearts, which is pretty good. So I'll definitely keep it. Now I just need to throw my saddle on here, throw the armor on. Looks pretty cool, right? It's moving quicker than I expected, at least. And then you can also jump with the horses. The jump height's not terrible with this one. It's actually, you get a combination of the jump height, the speed, and as well as the health when you breed the horses. And so we just need to find one that's a little bit faster, this one, so we can breed and potentially get a better horse. I do like the look of this horse though. And then to hop off, all you have to do is crouch, and then you just hop right off of it when you have the saddle equipped. Now we have to find we need a hitching post or a hitch, because we have this lead that we can attach it to, and then we're gonna craft a boat, and we can actually we'll craft a boat with a chest, because that's a new thing that was introduced in 1.19. So let's get this horse hitched up real quick. And we've got our horse attached, so now we just need to craft a boat, and to do so we need to craft a wooden shovel. And there we go, oak boat, and we already have a chest, so now we can craft oak boat with chest. Now, with the minecart with chest, you can't really hop in it, so I'm actually not sure if I'll be able to hop in a boat with the chest. Yeah, there's space. Well, there is no space. Yeah, there we go. All right, I was thinking I wouldn't be able to hop in first. Nice. I just can't access the chest when I'm actually in the boat. It's not too bad. At least we have some storage back there. So on our way, which is good, because I actually should have cleaned my inventory out before. Oh, you can just open it up like that. That's very cool. Nice. Handy. All right. And I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like they've improved boats a little bit in 1.19. The boat moves a lot smoother. Let me take it into, like, it turns a lot smoother than what it seemed beforehand, I guess. Very nice. And something we need to eventually find is Ocean Monument, which hopefully there'll be one somewhere. There's another jungle just right out there. I better before I get distracted, I better turn in. And welcome to the jungle, where we have a parrot flying above the tree, and then an ocelot right over there in the grass. Which ocelots are just basically like wild cats, and once you tame them, they become regular cats. I kind of want that parrot though. Hey, little buddy, come down here. Which parrots, if you feed them seeds, you can. There's another parrot right back there behind that. Let's see if we can actually get ourselves a parrot, and they'll perch themselves on top of your shoulder. So let's see, let's break some of this grass and see if we can't feed them some seeds. We're not getting lucky with any of these. There we go. There's also some cocoa beans. I want that parrot right there. I want both of them. I don't think 2 seeds, 3 seeds will be enough. Let's go ahead and try it. Come in, little parrot. Oh, first seed. Nice. And he's going to go and perch himself on our shoulder. No, he's not. Let's right click on him here. Oh, he sits down. Oh, no, I didn't want to punch you. I'm sorry. Come back, little buddy. There we go. All right, there we go. We got ourselves a parrot. Only took 1 seed. Very nice. And we got distracted again. super easily. There's some cocoa beans right there. We're gonna collect those. We can actually, yeah, there we go. Some cocoa beans, and you can use these for like a brown dye. And then I do want to collect some of this jungle wood as well, and some jungle saplings. Get these. Primarily here, the quest is for. So primarily here for some bamboo. There we go. We have some bamboo over that way. Let's just track our way over there. See, we should still have our parrot. Yeah, very nice. We've got a parrot on our shoulder. About here, and if we actually went in the water, the parrot would just jump off of us. Let's collect this, and then we can make our way back. We don't need to actually. No, we need to collect some of this jungle wood as well, and some saplings. We have some watermelons in jungles, and jungles also have panda bears, which I would love to find a panda bear, but it's probably not gonna happen. We've got another parrot in the water trying to drown himself or trying to get out. Let's see if we can help the guy out here. There we go, we got him. Let's just try to push him out of the water here if we can. This is a pretty cool looking phoenix. Pretty cool looking parrot. It looks like a phoenix. Similar to one, I guess. Let's push him up there. There we go. Alright. We have a... Oh, and now our other one is... And if you want to get rid of a parrot, or not get rid of it, but if you want them off your shoulder, a quick way to do so is to just drop off a ledge. Oh, there he is. This one, he managed to make his way out. And we've got 2 parrots. Nice. Okay, we're good. And we've collected a little bit of... Oh, there's a panda bear. Oh, we've got a panda bear. Nice. They're actually passive mobs. They won't attack you like regular bears. But let's feed them some bamboo. We've got some bamboo here. We got enough for ourselves. No need to be stingy. There you go, little panda bear. The wonders of the jungle. He just munches on it, just like that. All right, very cool. And there's actually panda bears that have like runny noses, and when they sneeze and stuff, they'll sneeze out slime balls, which is pretty cool. It's an easy way for some quick slime. Another parrot. Parrots are everywhere around here. Okay, but we've got some bamboo. That's what we came over here for. We've got a few. How many? We've got a few jungle saplings. Let's maybe get one more because you can put them in a 4x4, or yeah, in a 4x4, and it'll grow a giant jungle tree. And it's okay. You can have another piece of wood, but it's an easy, a quick way to get a lot of jungle wood that way. And as you can hear, the parrots are making a hissing sound, so they'll mimic the sounds of mobs that are nearby. And so you can hear them. They're making little clattering sounds of bones, like what skeletons do, because the skeleton's over there on the shore. So they're pretty cool, being like alarm systems for mobs that might be nearby that you can't see. Although we can easily see that we have a spider, a creeper, and then some skeletons nearby. Let's see. Okay, I was gonna see what kind of sound they make for the creepers. They just make that little grassy sound. But it was a fairly successful trip over here at the jungle for the short amount of time that we were over here. So let's head on back towards our horse, drop these parrots off, and park our boat, I guess. Make our way over to the Dark Oak Forest. Alright, and let's just drop off our parrot friends here by jumping off this little block, and then we can right click so they will stay. Alright, there we go. And that way they won't wander and fly around anywhere without, which they won't, once we get out of render distance, they won't fly or be moving around anyways. But that way, if we do get close to the area, they'll be right here where we left them. Well, I haven't gone far, but it looks like there's a little village right there, and I think I'm seeing some green cobblestone on that village, or in that little hut right there. Yeah, which kind of signifies that it's kind of run down, which means it's a zombie village or a zombie villager village, I guess, if that makes sense. And the thing is, though, I've never seen that there before. Like, I've never been over here in this area, like, to render any of this in. But I've been up on top of the mountains because, like I said, we're not far from where we were. But I've been up on top of the mountains that can pretty much overlook this area. Let me see if I can get up here. And I've never seen that village there before. So I don't know if like 1.19 would spawn it in, because I've been up on top of that mountain, and then I've been up there,
and I've looked in all the directions when I was up there, and I feel like I would definitely see this village right here. So 1.19 definitely. Ooh, and is that like a smithy? We took a look at that guy. Let's get our sword out. I saw a little baby village or baby zombie right there. Oh, it's a regular zombie. Let's get this guy out of. He's packing a punch. He broke some of my armor. Where'd you go? Might need to. Oh yeah, it's time to run here. Let's zip on this way. There's a creeper there. It's nighttime. It is dark. I've got a bed in my inventory. Might need to. We'll explore that zombie village later on. I'd like to. We can actually use the zombie villagers that are there, and we can. Once we get to the Nether. Okay, I think that that Enderman ran off. He was doing some damage though, and he broke some of my armor. Yeah, he broke my boots. And wow, there's everything spawning around us now. Hey, there's some zombie villagers that spawned in right there. Let's make our way this way, away from the skeletons. Get this guy out of there. Oh, he blew up. That's for what to patch that up later on. Let's just let's see if we can find a spot where we'll be safe, and use our bed really quick so we can explore in peace. These guys are making it a little bit difficult here, but I've never seen that. That's interesting. So I think yeah, like I said, I think 1.19 spawned this little zombie village in right here. That creeper's still there. Spawned that in though, because it definitely wasn't there before. Like I said, I've never been over here in this area, so I've never rendered this in before, because usually if you go into an area and there's like a new update or something, it won't update areas that you've been in before. And so that's it's pretty interesting. And we've made it. We've got a couple of drowned right here. This guy has a trident. And actually, let's go. We've gotten one trident. Let's see if we can maybe get another one. He also has a nautilus shell. And we got them both. Wow, nice. All right. Well, we'll take them. How much? Oh, my inventory is full. We're not in the water, so this guy shouldn't be able to come after us. Let's see. Where'd the trident go? Oh, wow. The durability on it is quite high for it to have dropped off of a zombie. Nice. And there's some interesting terrain generation right over there. I've been seeing that as I've been walking around as well. And that's just right over that way. That's the first village that we had visited. But right over here is where the dark oak forest is. Let's just go over there and quickly gather. I need to craft probably some sort of stone axe. And the thing about dark oak trees is when you go to plant the saplings, you have to plant them in a 4x4 area, because if you try to plant a single sapling or a single dark oak sapling, it won't grow. So just keep that in mind whenever you do come to collect some dark oak wood and collect some saplings, that you at least grab 4, so that way you can grow a tree and be able to potentially get more saplings back. Well, we cut down 2 dark oak trees, and we ended up with 12 dark oak saplings and just about a stack and a half of dark oak logs. So we can now take these back and we can plant 4 dark oak trees, or grow. I guess we'll plant 12 dark oak saplings, but we can grow 4 dark oak trees, and then hopefully be able to get more saplings back, and then definitely get back quite a bit more dark oak logs. Because what I like to use the dark oak logs for is is roofs. So the roofs that I built. Oh, we have a whole pack of wolves. Do I have any bones on me? I don't think I do. I don't. That's unfortunate. I wonder. So if you have bones, when you find these wild wolves like that, you can give them a bone or a couple of bones, however many it takes. It would be, if it was just one, you're lucky, but you can give them a bone and try to tame them, to turn them into basically a dog. I guess they're still a wolf, but kind of tame them to a tamed wolf at least, and they'll be able to follow with you and fight with you. They're kind of. It'd be awesome if you can give them armor or something. That would be really cool. Oh, and here's some of the stuff that I dropped earlier. But they're fairly squishy, so like they got low health and stuff. So when they help you fight mobs, they tend to die fairly quickly. So I usually just keep them around in some of the builds that I build, or some of the houses, I guess, just so that I can have them around. But yeah, if you can give them armor, that if you could eventually give them armor, that would be awesome. Have like a little battle wolf with you. So I had made it back to where my parrots and my horse were, and I'd crafted a chest and dropped off some of the items that were in my inventory. But it didn't occur to me until I had seen my horse that I could have just ridden my horse out to the dark oak forest that's just right over that way. And here's some dirt that I had collected earlier where I had just been out of render distance and the grass has never grown back. Like I said, I traveled it far and wide to find some dirt where I wouldn't mess up some of the natural landscape. But I'm out looking for a horse right now, or another horse. That way I can breed the two horses and see if I can't breed a horse that's a little bit faster, because like I said, that horse isn't really the fastest over that way. We have one right here. How fast is this one going to be? And then maybe one that's got a bit more jump height. The hearts, this one looks like it's going to be slow. Let's hop on it really quick. Yeah, it's slow. It's not, I think it's a little bit slower than the horse that I have over there. Let's see if we can find a different one. And we have a white stallion right here, or I guess maybe a white Pegasus technically. Although he's moving super slow. He's really sluggish. He's probably, yeah, no thank you. And then also his hearts didn't have a whole lot of health either. And the way you actually breed horses is you can either use a golden carrot, which since I'm this close up here to my little encampment that's up there near the mountain or that grove side, but you can either use a golden carrot or a golden apple, and you just feed it to both the horses and watch them go pretty much, and then you'll have a little baby horse. But like I was saying, since I'm close to my encampment, I'm going to go ahead and grab some carrots and then probably have to make my way over to my underground expedition camp to grab some gold. That way I can turn the gold into some gold nuggets and then craft some golden carrots. And we found another white horse, which it appears to be walking a little bit faster than the previous horses that we found. It still doesn't seem like I've seen him walk quite a bit faster, so hopefully the speed is decent. It's not bad. I like the health on it too, and we went ahead and tamed it. Very cool. Okay, well, we can give it a try. We'll have to take it back, take the saddle. I don't know why I didn't just bring the saddle with me, but we will... Oh, this guy's falling off this little ledge. We at least have some leads, and we can bring it back with us and start reading. I already went ahead and collected the carrots up at my camp up there. That way, I'll have to go and collect. I'll have to go and get a little bit of gold, and then we can start breeding. And so something about horses is you can't ride your horses through water. So if I were to have a saddle for this horse and then try to ride it through the water right here, you would just sink until you got dismounted, and then you'd either have to push it through if you don't have a lead, or if you have a lead, just pull it through kind of like this. So it would be a nice quality of life thing if you could actually swim through the water without getting dismounted from your horse. Kind of like the armor for wolves. That would be a nice quality of life change if you could have some armor for your wolves. That way you could use them in battle a little bit more without having to worry about losing them. I don't know, just the thought about having some battle wolves sounds super awesome to me. We can just park this guy here. Well, I know we can attach him. Actually, we can just take this guy with us. There we go. That way it'll be a little bit faster. I was about to walk off without utilizing my horse again because I need to go. Oh, should have jumped right there. And horses can easily climb up these cliffs without having to like jump or anything, which is really nice. Makes it a little bit faster for traveling. I do have a bed on me. I might have to. I don't have to eat some of this as well. Oh no. He didn't take damage. But we got pretty close to. Let's jump across here. I don't want to fall any further down. Almost lost our horse. Already we landed on that little block right there. We probably would have taken a little bit of damage if we would have fallen to the bottom right there. Let's just hop off really quick and throw a bed down. That way we can sleep. And then we'll have to make our way out of here so we can go get some gold. Well, I forgot my other horse back at the Dragon Skull Cave. But I saw this little guy zipping around, so I decided to carry him back, and he's still zipping around. I'm just going to put him on this little post right here. Hopefully I don't knock that one off. There we go. And I've got to go pick up. Look, yeah, he's still zipping around. So I think he's going to potentially be a fast horse. That's why I went ahead and grabbed him. But now I've got to go back and get my other horse so we can breed the two together. Okay. we've got them together. Now we are ready to feed them. They'll come over to us. They're asking for a carrot. Carrot for you. Carrot for you. And we have a little baby horse. All right. He's kind of slow. Tell you what, you can just roam around. You roam around, follow your mom and stuff. So it shouldn't leave the side of this horse. I could feed him some golden carrots, but I don't know how many times I might have to breed them to get a fairly decent horse. And also I might end up using this guy over here to try to. I don't know what he seems like he's gonna be fast, but I don't know what his health would look like. And so, okay, these guys are following me around. Let's get the carrot out. But yeah, I don't know if I'll end up. He's walking a little bit faster now. Maybe it just takes some time. And then the unfortunate thing about parrots is you can't breed parrots. There is no like baby form of parrots, so you can't breed them and get a baby parrot. You'll have to go out and find like some more parrots that just spawn in at the jungle, which they're not very hard to find. We saw quite a few over there in just the little area that we had explored, and I think 2 is good for now anyways. But with the sun setting, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next adventure.